Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, in an effort to review the material that we've been covering and to give you an opportunity to improve a test grade if you don't like it, even though you had it for an entire week ahead of time and you're making me crazy. I digress. We're going to go over the next couple days, go over a few things. And we'll have some notes that we glue in our journal. And hopefully as you go over this and between that and gluing the notes in your journal, you'll be able to use that information to make sure that you do a satisfactory job on this so that Mommy and Daddy will be proud of you. So the first question on the test asks you to, what is the value of the underlined number? Now, it didn't ask what place value it's in. It asks for the value of the number. I didn't count it against you if you just put the place value in, but I did write on it. Hopefully you read it when you got it back and didn't just look at the grade. I did write on it what it should have been. So, Juliet, what's the answer for this one?
That's 100.
So it's 4 hundredths. The value of the number is 4 hundredths. Now, if it asks for what place it's in or what place value, then you'd put hundredths. But if it asks you for the value of the number, you're going to have to tell me how much it's worth. Okay, and that would be 4 hundredths. Miss Ryback, what's the value of the 2 here?
2 tenths.
2 tenths. Man, I got smart kids. I mean, not my own kids at home. But hey, you guys, I'm telling you. You guys, I am telling you. Allie, the 4, what's the value of the 4?
4,000.
4 thousandths. Awesome sauce. Another one of the questions that you had on the test is you had to write a number from standard form into word form. Now, if you got it wrong on the test, I corrected it. I wrote it how it should look correctly. But I saw a lot of point, which we don't put point in there. In fact, this was the number you had to write in word form. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that?
Maybe.
Okay. How would you say this in word form? Abby?
103 thousandths.
103 thousandths. 103 thousandths. I saw people saying 1/10. I saw people saying 1/10, 0 hundredths, and 3 thousandths. That's your number, 103 thousandths. That be it. That be it. Now, what I've asked you to do or how I've explained it to you in the past, is we're going to ignore everything behind the decimal point. This is not here. We ignore that right now. We're just going to read the whole number. Just going to read the whole number as if there was no decimal point and nothing behind it. So, Dallin, what is the whole number here?
289.
289. Okay, you can't say the and until we get here. Okay? 289. So on your paper you should have, starting off, so you should start with 289. And then, when we get to the decimal point, Layla, what do we say? And. So we have 289 and. Now, we ignore everything from the decimal point forward. Just ignore it. And we pretend like it's not there. So all you're going to tell me is what this number is. Bree, what is that number? 59. Now the last thing you do is you tell me what the place value is that the last digit is in. So Joe, hundredths. So 289 and 59 hundredths. 289 and 59 hundredths. Now you'll have these notes in your journal that could come in handy if you were taking the test again, or a different test with the same information on it. So you probably want to make sure you know where this is. Now again, we're going to ignore the decimal point and everything behind it. We're looking only at the whole number. Only at the whole number first. Adam, what is the whole number?
1023.
1023. And I didn't grade on spelling. You know, if I could figure out what it was, we're good. And I have had 6 kids, so I can read kid writing. Otherwise, some of y'all handwriting, I'd have to mark everything wrong, because some of y'all write like you're doing your homework while you're riding a horse. Because that would be messy, Michael, because they'd be riding a horse and it would just be all over. Okay. Now, Miss Kahn, when we get to the decimal point, we say?
And.
I'm going to give you a different name, I guess. Last but not least, we read the number behind the decimal point. Just tell me what that number is.
59.
Isabella.
59,000.
Okay, 59, and then we add the last place value. Now this will be helpful. This is a hint, but don't tell my students. This will be helpful if you're retaking the test on Friday, or actually getting a new test for a higher grade. Don't tell the kids.
Thank you for telling us.
We can't hear you.
It's probably going to be, those questions are probably going to be on the test.
Thank you for letting us know. Thank you.
I didn't tell you guys. Somebody else must have told you.
No, maybe it was yeah, that was probably well.
Boom! Shakalaka. Peace out. God bless. Love you. Do something kind today. Save the bees. And please subscribe. I'd like to be rich and be able to sleep until noon every day.